Ben here from Sydney Fruit Gardening, and a few things to show you today. Beautiful flowers this time of year. It's nice to see spring has sprung. But if I look at the macadamia here, it's the first time it's flowering. This is the Daly's dwarf macadamia. It's just these flowers in here. That's all it seems to be for the whole tree, but at least that's something. So I'm hopeful we might actually get our first small crop of macadamias. That's the size of the tree there. So I just have to keep pruning it now down from those power lines. It's a large dwarf. Let's put it that way. Persimmon putting out flower buds now. This is the Fuyu persimmon. Little ladybug there. How's that? So it's woken up nicely from its winter slumber. Grapevine, I did prune it quite hard this year, and it's starting to put out some flowers or some flower buds. With all this new growth, so that's good. The cherry trees, they're going to go. I will wait till winter next year when they go dormant again. There's not even a single cherry, I don't think, on this one. And this one over here, look, there's a few maybe that are going to stay, but that's it. All these will all fall off. So the cherry tree will go, or both the cherry trees, and then it opens up 2 spots for next season. So maybe the custard apple will go in, or a Djibouti Kaba or something like that. Little apple here is starting to put out some flowers. This is a super dwarf apple. It's on the M27 rootstock, which is used for stepover apples. So it's a really small tree, but it often gets dry there, so it hasn't formed well. But last year I put in the irrigation, so hopefully it'll do better this year. All right, the orange. I think this is a navel orange, I think. Lots of flowers this year. We had stink bugs kill off all the fruit last year, except for one. Mulberry tree's doing fine. It hasn't dropped any mulberries so far. It's got quite a crop hanging on there. You can sort of see if I go down like that, just how many there are. So we might actually get quite a lot of mulberries this year. This is a great tree. I love the taste of these mulberries. They're sweet like candy. This is the red Chatut. Fantastic tree, and a good size as well. Pomegranate, unfortunately I don't think these grafts have taken, which is a shame. I'll try again next year, I guess, but it's starting to flower now. See in there. I did give that a spray of potash recently, just to encourage more flowering. I do that every year. It works well on the pomegranate. Chirimoya, it's looking a little worse for wear over winter. I think that they are semi-deciduous anyway. It's putting out a little bit of new growth there. Mini maca, not much going on there. Heaps of flowers on the bambaroo mango. A little bit of anthracnose here, so I'm keeping an eye on that. I've given it 2 sprays of Muncozeb now, so hopefully that's enough to control it. Now look at all those flowers. I am going to let it fruit this year, so I'm quite excited about getting our own mangoes. How good is that? All right, we'll come over here. Got the bay tree here. I was putting out some new growth. Unfortunately, it gets these like a scale on it. Don't know how to treat that when you want to actually use the leaves, so I might actually just remove some of these really badly damaged ones. All right, let's go around the side. Okay, figs. There's a couple of figs putting on. One there. Might give that one a water. It felt a bit dry. Anyway, yuzu. Yuzu is putting out heaps of growth. No buds, so unfortunately, so we wait again for the yuzu to do something for us. But spiky thing, look at these. Ouch. Some of my grafts have taken. I've got Fuji on this one there. Sundowner. Another. Someone gave me that. That's Magnus. Somewhat surprised. Golden Delicious. Guavas have pretty much lost their leaves completely over winter. More grafts down here they've taken. Sundowner. Shizuka. Got Pink Lady up here. And that one hasn't. I potted up these guys as well yesterday. So this is a Mame Sapote seedling. It wants to put out new growth. Potted up my Canistel, the grey grafted Canistel. Got a lot of new growth coming on the Jaboticaba. You can compare the new growth here. So this is your Sabara, and this is your Momotaro. Momotaro, yeah. Lovely. No signs of flowering yet on these guys. I don't know, do you think I should cut them back a bit at the base, expose more of the trunks? Same here, we've got Costada, which is actually starting to put out some new growth now. And the red hybrid is putting out some new growth too. This is the Jasara palm. Beautiful little palm. And should produce acai-like berries, I'm told. All right. The hood pear, low-chill pear, and I've just grafted it on Florida Home. I'm going to probably give away my other, well, I'll sell probably my my other espaliered pear tree. I think unfortunately the low-chill pears are still not low-chill enough for Sydney. Let me know if you get different results though. All right. Yeah, we got some other grafts here. Nebuta is taken, which is great. I planted up these seedlings too. These were from a community pot that stayed inside all winter. And I believe they are both Mame Sapote too. Trying to do some grafting of Jaboticabas here. We've got red apple showing some growth here. Zed's red. First fruit set on my Tropic Sweet. I don't know what that is already there, but already some damage. The bugs get to things quicker than I can protect them. All right, this white Adriatic fig is putting out some little figlets, which is great. That's moist enough, yeah. This is the Breba crop. All right. The Nankar Mini's a little worse for wear over winter, but it'll come back. Black Suriname cherries shooting off again. Possum attacked this last year. It doesn't seem to have been aggressive though so far this year, so far so good. All right, yeah, Eugenia Anthropophaga, putting out some new growth. Just brought these guys outside as well, the cinnamon tree, the clavia, one of the clavias, and the other one over here. It's got a real soft, like furry underside, glossy leaves. Lovely looking tree, but quite sensitive to the cold, I found. Now, I just got these ones too. They've been, I don't know if they've been affected by too much sun or too much cold, but this is a Sapadilla Crasui. It's come from Cairns. And it's just been affected a little bit. I haven't uppotted it at all. But the other one I got was a Patanga tuber, and that one is the same. It's been affected a little bit, but I think just the climate is so different between Cairns and Sydney that almost no matter what you do, there's always a little bit of shock, I find. Okay, a chacha, grafted chacha isn't doing anything yet. Scarlet Jaboticaba is putting out some new growth. It's looking good. Just a little community seedling pot. Got a few things going on in here. I think that's Cedar Bay cherry. Don't know what some of these are. Peanut butter fruit, sour sops. So I've got Lux Garcinia over here. Put out a little bit of new growth there. And I've got a graft going on here. I managed to get some scion wood for Luke's, so fingers crossed it takes. My other grafted Luke's is down here. It's trying to put out some growth. That's, yeah, sort of slow going with the grafted Luke's, I find. All right, so that's the nursery area. Let's go around here. Well, the citrus is full of flowers at the moment. It's doing really well. Yellow Jaboticaba. It's been trying to put out some new growth. It's actually just looking a bit droopy for now, even though I've just watered it not long ago, so hopefully that perks up. Got the blueberries over here. Haven't had as much pollinators out as we normally do, I don't think. There's hasn't been that great a fruit set on the blueberries, even though there was a lot of flowering. It's a garlic crop. I've got my Akebia, the Akebia vines going over here. So yeah, they're starting to climb up, which is great. Akebia, you need 2 vines to flower and cross-pollinate. Snow peas are doing good. I've got to harvest some of these today. Apples. I think these spikes have managed to deter the possum. Although not before it managed to eat all the flowers pretty much on the Dorset Golden coffee. So I'm actually going to get a little coffee crop. Look at that. I don't know if this is going to be enough to make even a cup. But it's kind of fun. You can actually eat the berries and they're a little bit sweet. They're hard skinned. But inside obviously is the coffee seed, which becomes the bean that you roast. Alright, that's the Lakucha. I've still got that fruitlet or flower hanging on up there. Got the peach tree here. Got the peach tree here with plenty of peaches in there. They're all small at the moment, but it's doing all right. Alright, this Rollinia is shooting out new growth and trying to flower already, which is good. I need to figure out a solution to give the Rollinia a longer ripening time. I may have to, I'm thinking, maybe I just try and build a very temporary kind of greenhouse over the top of it come cooler weather. Just see if that can eke out a few more, hours of ripening time, because the Rollinia from this one smell delicious. They don't taste delicious though, unfortunately. So we're trying to work out what we'll do here. If we can't do anything, then it comes out and something else goes in. But anyway, green sapote is going to try and put out new growth by the looks of it. It's just in a little pot, this one, but I may have to up-pot it or try and find a permanent home. Maybe, as you can see, there's plenty of contenders here or in the nursery for those front spots where the cherries are. Espalier jackfruit's doing okay. Everything else is doing all right down here. Cedar Bay cherries putting out new growth. Virginia squamiflora it's doing okay. It's trying to grow as well. I've got to put some spikes there too, I reckon. The Kwai Muk is trying to put out some new growth as well. Another coffee down there, and of course I've got the I forgot the name of the darn thing. Yeah, anyway, that berry up the back there. Alright, white sapote's going a bit crazy. Yeah. Wax jambu, I'm hoping we'll get some flowers. I'm still waiting for them to flower buds to start appearing soon on this one. It's definitely at size. It's a marcot. We had some last year, but they didn't stay on. Patanga tuber. This is the reason I got the other Patanga tuber, is I get flowers but no fruit. Star apple. It's trying to push out some new growth, which is great. No sign of flowers yet. It would be cool if it does. Again, this is a marcot, so I'm hoping it should. It's in a smallish pot too. But it stayed out here all winter, and that's still the worst damage you see here. Lovely leaves, very ornamental. They grow really big though, so not ideal, I think, to plant in your backyard. Best in a pot with a grafted or a marcotted variety would be my view. Acerola's doing okay. Probably waiting for this one to start pushing out flowers soon. This Rollinia's making a comeback. New growth starting to pop out. I've removed. It had a lot of branches down here, all dead. They tend to die from the bottom. But you can see as I look up there, plenty of new growth coming. Soursop is, I reckon this is 50-50 whether this has made it. This is all dead. All of this is dead. It's only when I go down here. Oh no, it's not looking good. I don't know. Oh yeah, so you can sort of see. Still green down there. But this is all dead. So I'm gonna, I think I may just prune this all back and just see if I can get it to shoot again. I always forget the name of this one, but it's a spiky thing, and they often use it for landscaping. Nuttall plum, I think. Nuttall plum. I've never had fruit from the thing though, so we'll see how it goes. I may end up removing that, putting something else in its place, like Eugenia or Grimachuma or something like that, if it keeps producing nothing. Guavas are going okay. These tend to be a distraction from other more valuable plants for the possum to attack. You can see here, this is recent damage. Decoy plant. The other jackfruit up here, doing okay. It did flower last year, the jackfruit, so that was pretty cool. Lychee's doing good. It's got some, I guess, flower buds on here. This is the Erdon Lee. Canistel, I've grafted Lucuma, and Bruce Canistel. I managed to get some scions of the Bruce Canistel, so we'll see if that takes. Might be too early to graft here in Sydney, I don't know, but we'll see. Peanut butter fruit, that's what it looks like after winter. You know, it's doing well though. Pawpaws, papaya I should say. So it's got a couple of small ones on there. That one would fit in the palm of my hand, but you know, got a rack of bananas up there too. Yeah, they lost a lot of their leaves over winter, but that tends to be what happens with pawpaw. Then they bounce back. So black sapote's been doing good. I've just picked the first black sapote the other day. Yes. So they're getting close to ready. Mountain soursop's doing alright. Being attacked by scale. It'll come back. Achacha. Sort of around this time of year, the achacha does lose a little bit of its leaves, and it does get me worried. You can see it on the ground here, right? Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, look, here's one here which will come off. But I think, you know, normally it sort of does this every year, and then it comes back and starts growing again. I did find another achacha flower, which is cool. You can see it in there. Yeah, so it's now 3 achacha flowers. The other ones are down here somewhere. There we go. There's a second. So fingers crossed they take. There's some Luke's Garcinia grafted on here as well. Fingers crossed that works. This is the espaliered pear I'll probably get rid of. It flowered very lightly. Then the flowers didn't have anything to cross-pollinate with and died. So, yeah, look, pear may not be doable in Sydney even with the low chill. Lucuma is doing great too. Yeah, putting out lots of new growth. I think that tree's going to do really well there. We got some bananas coming out. It's great. There's a nice rack up there. So yeah, look, this is how things are looking. The jujube's starting to put out growth. There, I've got this grafted piece up here because I only had one bud on it, and I didn't want the possum to eat that. So that's a Silver Hill variety that's grafted on. This is a Lee jujube. So that's the forest area. Jabbo's putting out some growth too. This is the Grimmel. So yeah, that's probably about it for now. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.